All right, y'all. It is June 25th, 8:29 a.m. Bill comes in 15 seconds. We are on time today, but it's going to be a short day. We out here at 9:30, no later. So let's see if we can catch anything early. All right. Still fishing. I got a few stocks on the list. Um, STX to be specific. STX. Yeah, that volatility is moving crazy for STX. This ticker's expensive though. Let's check something real quick. Nah, it's not quite ready. We can leave STX alone. It's not ready. It's got a lot going on. May have a little bit more of a push up, but I can see it. I can see a bearish divergence. Let's keep fishing real quick. Nah, it's too. I don't see it. It needs more time. All right, moving on. I can see the push in it, but it needs time. All right, what else we got here? They kind of moved on us here. Let's go to the regular hours. Here come AMD. AMD, nothing there. Intel, nothing there. MRVL. SMCI. Let's check the losers out here. Amazon 8, HEP. Oh, I like the way Amazon's pushing. Let's see where Amazon is on screen one. Definitely pushing towards the bottom here. HPE. I like the way Amazon's looking, but it's blowing through hourly support right now. Headed towards weekly support. That's how far down it's pushing. Let's pay attention to it at least. Amazon gets the screen. Look at that. It's like a massive sell-off overreaction, but we'll see. Google, HPE has potential as well. A lot of these stocks are just HPE, massive sell-offs potentially. Too much clutter on HPE. Meta's coming into the fold. Mm, maybe Geo. Maybe Geo's got some potential. All right. Let's check on one. Let's check on something we've already checked on. LB. LB is not close. Bill. Dale is ridiculously moving down. Massive sell-off on Dale. Keep eyes on it. Dale is just selling off like crazy. All right, about 5 minutes in here. Let's make sure we keep eyes on Amazon. Um, check on the overall market. See how it's feeling. Like it's about to catch support here pretty soon. So leaning towards calls, leaning bullish. All right, I think we can kind of lock in. So we got about 9 stocks for locking in on a little bit tighter. AMZ. Um, Amazon's got some solid movement right now. Keep an eye on Amazon. Where's that support line? Support. It's actually blown through support. Um, 232, 232.73. It's blown through the 4 hour support, the hourly support, and the daily support. It's blown through both, which is massive to say the least. Like it's blew through it entirely. Got about 7 minutes, and then screen two will look a little more, there's a little more potential. Hopefully, it doesn't bounce back too fast, but getting a solid pivot to the upside here. So it's definitely at a bottom of some sort. And I'm gonna see a bullish divergence a little bit with that overreaction right here on screen one alone. But we'll see. What else? Let's keep fishing. Let's make sure everybody else is intact. Um, cut it down to about Nine stocks out of like the 30 we were looking at. Let's see. Intel. Let's see what Intel. I think Intel was a little close too. No, nowhere near it. MRVL. MRVL has to push down a little bit more, but it's definitely got um, some potential. It's HPE. HPE's got a lot of work to do on the volatility. AVGO. I think so far Amazon is kind of winning the game here. But it's still got a lot of work to do though. It's nowhere near where it needs to be at. Amazon's looking solid. Solid bounce back by Amazon. Still got some work to do, but um, volatility is at a 3.7, which is solid. Just has to stay that way for another 3 minutes or so. We are trending to the upside. The thing I don't like about what I'm seeing is this just looks like a pullback um, as of right now. So let's make sure we be careful of that. Yeah, it's got a lot of work to do anyway. So it does like a pullback and like it could push down a little bit more. The QQQ is about to tap support, so that is important. All right, anything else? Got a couple minutes. Let's fish one more time here. ALB just doesn't have enough volatility. Dale has enough. Dale has way. Volatility is at negative 21. I've never seen it that massive. It's- Not any current support or anything like that, but Dale is losing it. Let's check on Dale real quick. What's crazy is Dell actually is pretty close to flipping. Like it's kind of flattening out here a little bit. You see it kind of dying off. I'm gonna ignore Dell. All right, what else? Got about 2 seconds. And we'll have a count, new screen two, new countable screen two. All right. I think some of these are gonna start to catch support here. Getting buy signals from SPY and QQQ, so we should get some bullish momentum. That should be good for the market. What else? I like the Amazon. Amazon's curling up at the right time. Amazon's looking better. Getting a little push. I think we keep eyes on Amazon. Amazon is actually decreasing, so it's not great. Could be another trap here. Yeah, could be another trap to the upside. Let's keep fishing for some other things. Um, TXN. Let's try TXN. Yeah, what about it's decreasing right now? STX. Yeah, TXN is moving crazy work. Wasn't even near it's definitely bouncing off of support probably. All right. Let's see. Let's see. MRVL. Still fishing. Can't quite find what we're looking for. MRVL has potential. Still got to push down a little bit more, but let's try here. All right, Amazon's looking weak. Looking terrible, actually. We'll be patient. All right, what else? Still fishing here. AVGO. I know that was pretty relatively close. No, it's dying. That's all. It's over with. See if it has any type of regression, but it'd have to have a huge bounce back if that be the case. HPE. Um, no volatility on HPE. I tell you, MRVL looks great from a support standpoint. That chart's pretty clear. Um, let's give it the main screen. Support is at 4 hour and hourly support. It's at 270.32. See how in previous screens it kind of did a little accumulation and then bounced up at the end here. Did the same thing down here for distribution. So let's see if it has another bounce in it. Um, Meanwhile, we'll switch over to everything seems to be selling off right now. Um, Had a few tickers, STX for puts, but TXN, yeah, like everything's trying to catch some kind of support right now. We just got to be patient. It's probably gonna be a minute apparently. Alrighty. Um, just see sell-offs. I don't see anything else. Um, TXN, I had a few put plays. That's oh, this STX. Maybe too late, but like it's trying to come up on a support right now. STX 850. Let's give STX a. That's a way expensive, and it's a $5 move. All right, we're in on puts for STX, very expensive. But let's focus on the exit here. Um, what do we get in at? 52.60. Let's see. 56.28. Oh, oh Lord. I think it just took me out. We made profit. Oh, so there we are rejected. I think we made the money there. Here we go. Didn't even get to watch it. It's plummeting so hard. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed the whole trade. But we just made 440 bucks. Um, and I was sitting here fooling with it from here. Let's talk about it real quick because that move was quick, STX. All right. STX, very expensive. Usually I'm afraid of expensive stocks, but let's go over it because it was a move that I couldn't let go. Um, I'm glad I got over it pretty fast because now I think it's going to start turning around. All right, so 4 hour resistance is at uh, $1,103.21. Hourly resistance is at 1,058.10. I didn't even get to watch the trade. That's crazy. The trade moved that fast. Trade moved extremely fast. All right, so we got 4 hour resistance, hourly resistance. I can see the bearish divergence. Um, so that's screen two here. You can see the bearish divergence at 5:30 and 7:45. So 5:30 right here, and then 7:45 right up in here. So as this stock continues to push up, you have a lot of selling going on at the top here. So once the bell rings, it starts selling off pretty massive. We're at resistance, 4 hour resistance, hourly resistance. It's bursting through there, crazy. Um, once I saw that signal, actually I saw it early, but I didn't want to trust. I didn't have enough information to trust it, to be honest. So I kind of laid low on it, kind of left it alone. But once I was able to kind of see enough to kind of follow a trend here, I was able to kind of say, okay, let's dive in real quick. So um, yeah, after you see that bearish divergence, it started plummeting. I just kind of kept going from there. I just stuck to the plan. Took profit at 7%. It was sitting here fumbling with I took the brackets off by accident, but put them back on. So yeah, I think we're good. I did 1,035 on the puts, which, at resistance here, yeah, it was gonna have another sell off. So good move. Didn't get to watch it. But 440 bucks in 20 seconds. How long was it for real? It was about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes. So it was enough to make some serious money. But I'll take it. I'll take it. We got about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do a part two and see if any more money can be made. But great trading day for sure. Y'all be easy.